Hello and thanks for checking out this highlight from the Crystal Core Radio podcast. If you want to check out the full podcast, be sure to hit the top link in the description of this video for even more awesome content. But enjoy the show. We're running like this ship, and I can't wait to see what he does. I know there's a huge thing.
I'm excited.
Do you know there's a negative Yoshi-P movement?
I do know that, and I get it. Like I know what's going on, but listen, like I love the man, so I can't. I will be a terrible discussion. Like I went back when I first started playing 14, and I saw the documentary on YouTube about Final Fantasy 14 and how they flipped everything around. That blew my mind, first of all. Like, who can say that they've done that? I think you could probably count on one hand people who have pulled that off. Like, that's insane.
Like, is it happening twice? Like 14 in the No Man's Sky?
Right? Like, that has to be it, right?
Chat, let me know. Chat, let us know
if there's more. I want to know, but
like who it is.
Blew my mind. Mm-hmm. Made me love the man even more after I watched that. And you could really see how he loves he loves gaming in general, and he studies it. I think he studies what's out there, and he came in. It sounded like he came in saying, "Hey, we got to pay attention because we do have competition, and it's getting broader. Like, we need to really watch out. We are not alone in this realm." And so I think him heading 16 is gonna be awesome because he has a lot of knowledge. First of all, he has been on the bottom. He knows what it's like to be looking at a team of people saying, we could lose everything if this doesn't work.
Yeah, and that's where, like, even with 16 and Yoshi-P being in charge of it, like when 15 came out, I enjoyed 15, but 15 had a lot of pitfalls in how it broke itself up into movies and other content. They had this universe of 15. And I think essentially what happened is that, you know, like within the culture of Square Enix, like Yoshi-P came in, he revitalized 14. They've made a lot of changes, but development takes a lot of time. And so sometimes it's really hard to steer ships differently. So when Yoshi-P has the ability to take a game from start, from scratch, and make it something from a producer role, and having like the team that he's built, trained within a mindset, I think that they can really do some good. And ideally, this is something that translates out into the world itself, into the Square Enix itself, and then they can we'll see. Like in my mind, I was like, I even said it. I was like, wait till 16. Like, for me, Final Fantasy 16 will be the true testament and the true, like, thing that we can look at and say, hey, is Yoshi-P, like, is he good at just saving games that are failing? Or is he good at delivering the whole thing? And his true test is 16, but already what he's seen, shared with their, like, honestly, I couldn't be more thrilled. And the fact that
I think it'll be a hit on, I don't think there's a test at all, honestly.
I really hope that it does knock it out of the park, because I would love to see, like, you know, another real mainstream, like, this is what, you know, people were really hoping for. This is shocking and amazing. And the fact that they're allowing it to have an M rating, because when you look at the competition and the RPGs that have been praised, especially over the last generation, the old generation now of consoles, like it's Witcher, it's like these bigger games, and it's like you're limiting 14, but I don't think that's necessary anymore. You have a hungry base that's grown up with the game itself, and you know, I think that can end up being something really unique and interesting for the series as a whole. So we'll have to wait and, you know, obviously wait and see, but thankfully we don't have to wait long. And personally, if the game is, like, I hear that it is coming PC, Xbox, everything, but it's a timed exclusive for PlayStation, and whatever that time exclusive, my hope is that since I couldn't secure a PS5 pre-order, that they have a Final Fantasy 16 exclusive PlayStation, which I've never gotten a console exclusive console.
I saw you tweet that. I was like, oh, PS5 Final. Oh,
yeah, that happens. Cool. Like, that's it. Like, that's great. That's what I want to get. And so then I'll be excited to play Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, absolutely. I think that'd be exciting. I hope that you really enjoyed that highlight, and I hope that you check out the full podcast. Again, link is in the description. Thanks for being here, and hope you have a fantastic day, you wonderful, beautiful individual.